This video we are going to solving LeetCode 840 magic squares in grid. First, let's quickly go through the problem statement and analyze some examples in here. So a 3-3 magic square is a 3-3 grid field with distinct number from 1 to 9, such as each row, column, and both diagonals have the same sum. Given a row and col width of integers, how many 3-3 magic square subgrids are there? Note, while a magic square can only contain the number from 1 to 9, and grid may contain numbers up to 15. Let me take some notes in here. So we are given, a grid, okay? And our goal is to find number of 3-3 magic square subgrid. Okay, and in here, what is the 3-3? So we are going to take the notes in here. We're going to have a 3-3 magic square subgrid. What is 3-3 magic squares as a subgrid? So the first condition is it need to be 3-3 grid. It means it's going to have a 3 column, okay, and 3 rows, okay. And the next condition is that it need to be filled with distinct number from 1 to 9, okay, and each row all have the same sum, each column all the same sum, and both diagonals have the same sum. So now we are going to jump into code implementation. To solving this one, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need to go through every 3-3 subgrid, then validate them. Okay, so I'm going to go through. So I'm going to initialize the number of row will be len of grid, and number of column will be len of grid. 0. Okay, then I'm going to for e in range m-2 and for j in range n-2. The reason that I just need to n-2 because I just go through valid 3-3 subgrid. If it's not valid 3-3 subgrid, so I'm not going to visit it. For example, in here we're going to have this grid and 4 3 8 9 5 1 3 2 7 2 are going to visit that 3-3 grid. But and for example, in here we have a 3 8 4 5 1 9 and 7 6 2. I also visit this grid, but this grid is subgrid is 8 4 1 9 and 6 2. I'm not going to visit this. So in this case, I just need to visit the 3-3 grid only, subgrid only, okay. And when another I visit this, I'm going to need to validate them as I discussed. So in here, I'm going to validate. Validate is whether it is a magic 2-3 magic square or not, okay. And in here, I'm going to create the function that the function is magic square, okay. And in here, I'm going to have the function with the with the grid and with the row and the col. Okay, I'm going to using this if is magic square. We're going to have a grid and row and col. Then I'm going to create a variable in here, count gonna be equal 0. Okay, and if we found this, we just need found plus 1. Okay, Then I'm going to return count. And to check whether this one is magic square or not, we need to check, for condition. The first thing is it filled with, distinct number? Okay, and whether it's, have the row, row have the same sum, and the column have the same sum, and both diagonals have the same sum. Okay, and I'm going to go to the first is I'm going to create the for function in here also. I'm going to have a we're going to have a def is filled with distinct number. We're going to have a self and grid and row and call. Sorry, this one must be I and J. Okay. And in here, this function in here will be, represent for if filled with distinct number. Okay. And I'm going to create the other function. The second function is the same row. All rows is row have same sum. You have a self, grid, and row, and call. And then def is call same sum. Okay, we're going to self, grid, row, and call, and finally is def is both diagonals same sum. Okay, we're going to self, grid, row, and call. Okay, and going to with the first condition in order to check whether this grid 3 grid is filled with distinct number or not. I'm going to create a set. It's in set. Okay, and I'm going to check element in this grid. We're going to have a for a in range row and from row plus 3. Okay, and for j in range from call or call plus 3. Okay, and I'm going to create a value in here will be equal with from I and j. Okay, if var is if var is less than 1 or var is greater than 9 or or var in sin. Okay, or var in sin, we going need to return return false. Else we going to sin dot add var. Okay, and then our sin we are going to return then sin gonna be need to be equal 9. Okay, this is how we're going to check the this grid this 3 grid with distinct number. And then I'm going to check the row have the same sum. Okay, so in order to check the same sum, we going to consider from the current row, and then we going to upload the index of row and column in them with the free subgrid. Okay, then for this one I'm going to return the grid from row and call. Row and call could be first grid from row and call plus 1. And we're going to have a grid and row and call plus 2. So this is the first, for example, in here I have a grid. This one is the grid. So we're going to have a row from this one plus this one plus this one will need to be equal the grid from the grid from the second row also. Okay, and row plus one in call and grid, and row plus one call plus one, and we'll grid from row plus one and call plus two. Okay, so this is the second row. Okay, and now we're going to compare the third row. The sum, we need to compare the sum of third row. Okay, I'm going to copy it in here and going to the third row is 2, 2, and 2. Okay, so this is the same, the row have the same sum, and the next we're going to have the column is the same sum. We're going to have return. Okay, and in here we're going to 4, 9, 2. So we're going to have grid from width from call row to column plus grid from row plus one to call. Okay, and grid row plus two to call. Gonna be need to be equal the second row. Okay, so in here I'm going to copy this in here, and we're going to have the second row is we need to plus one. This is the second column. So the second column we just need to plus one plus this is the second column. We just need to plus one and plus one and plus one. And we also need to compare with the third column in here is 816. So we're going to have a copy this in here, and we just need to update the column. It's gonna be 8 plus 2 in here and plus 2. Okay, and then is both have this the same diagonals have the same sum. And then I'm going to just need to return, because we're going to have, row with from row and column, width from row and column gonna be plus grid in row plus one and col plus one. And we're going to plus the grid in row plus 2 and col plus 2. You can see this in here. Okay, this one, and it's also need to be equal grid from row and col. Grid and this one need to be equal this one. So this one will need to be equal grid from row plus 2. In this one, row plus 2 and col. Okay, and plus with grid from row plus 1 and col plus 1. Plus with grid from row and col plus 2. Okay. So it's going to check, from 4 and 5 and 6 and 2, the sum of 4 and 5 and 6, and the sum that's 2 with 5 and 8. If they are, if they are equal, so it's going to be, it's valid in this case. Okay. And finally, I'm going to compile all of these functions in here. We're going to have, return a cell. The cell first is if filled with distinct number. Okay, and we're going to have a grid and row and col. Okay, and cell from the same row. Going to have a grid row and col, and cell from col need to have the same in the grid and row and col, and cell to say is both diagonals have the same sum. It can be grid, row and col. Okay. Okay. Then this is the code. So this one will be have the time complexity TC and space complexity. The time complexity for this one is gonna be O M multiply N. Okay. And the space complexity for this one, because in here I just only initialize a scene, but because this one it's just going to from 0 to 9, then basically it's just constant constant space. So this one is just O1, keep O1 for this one. So that is all for solving the LeetCode 840 magic square and grid. Thanks for listening, and bye.